Ooh, but yeah, man, I've been eyeing up a bunch of stuff to
Buy?
to sell at Kempton. But stuff I collect red shadows.
Yes.
Action Force red shadows. Yeah, not anymore. I'm gonna sell most of them.
Really?
Yeah. Not the Robo Skull. Let's not go overboard. But like, say,
I think someone was saying the Robo Skull. Someone sold one for like 600 quid or something at Sandown.
Robo something.
I don't know who, but yeah, I'm sure
it was Robo sold one, but I don't know how much he sold it for. But I'm not going to sell that. But like, I've got some of the other vehicles like the Hiss tank, and yeah, it can all go, man. It can all go. You can just go. Same as the Star Wars stuff and the got all sorts. It's going to be good. Well, we'll talk about that, won't we?
We will. We'll talk about all of our great pickups.
That's just not as exciting to me because it's sat in my closet for like 20 years. So
I love this thing.
I'm glad that you're happy. I'm happy you're happy.
The childish humour in me. I can't wait for my listeners to see it.
First commenter, look at that.
Howdy.
All over it. I'll jump straight to Kieran because it was second comment. Hello, buddy. Hope you are well. Hey, dude, from Canuckle. I hope your hand is all healed up, or certainly on the mend. I know these things take a while.
I think I saw a comment on the last video from yourself about a book going to Canada. I think I saw it and then I've like overlooked it. But if you do, just let me know and I'll message you after this.
Message him. Carlos. Hello, buddy.
Good afternoon or evening, because it's definitely not Mexico, America. Yeah,
it's definitely the evening. America. Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey.
Tony in Barcelona. Continental.
What?
Love it. Yeah, even in Barcelona. Find some time to check it.
I was going to say, what? Hopefully, you're getting some toy action over there.
Yeah, it was good to see you on Saturday, dude. You and the crew. Davenal. Hey, buddy. Speaking of Saturday, Badgers. Hope you got back safe and sound with everyone else's stuff intact in the suitcase. $7,500 later. Whatever it was.
I was like, is this all for you? No. It's like shopping for other people.
Yeah, mainly for the people. Andrew, Paddy Toy Red Action Force Fellows. I'm just looking. I'm like, I'm having one of those toy crises, and stuff is going. Stuff is definitely going to be going.
Same as me as Sandown. I sold a lot of my own stuff.
It wasn't a chubby Mr. Bean, but he has got quite a cheeky little face.
I think it looks like a bit more like Dom Jolly. Is that the guy?
It's like Dom Jolly, yeah.
Hello.
Oh. It's a fire sale. My closing down fire sale. It's always closing down.
Mate, that was one hell of one hell of a closing down fire sale.
If I sold it all, one day. Hey, Dan Brendan. Yes, please. Be happy to get your Battle Beast book. Lots of love for the Battle Beast book, man. People enjoying it. It's good.
It's gone much better than I expected.
Well, I told you do well with it. People like that sort of stuff, and you're like quite nice. You're like a nice guy, so that's a good thing. If it was me or if it's me or I selling it, now I'm gonna buy it, and that's
I'm sure.
And totally acceptable.
I'm sure. But I can sort that out. We can sort something out.
Retro Shed. Evening to yourself, Casey Jones. Hey, there, man. I'm not having a super week, but that's work related. Nothing to do with present company or in fact toys. You're
Muttman's sitting on your lap and you're just.
Yeah, what's it gonna be next is the question that we're gonna have a row over the next thing that someone has out. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get to this straight away because these guys are on there. Hello, Darren. Great to see you at the weekend, man, and thank you so much. And I'm gonna thank you properly in a second for the awesome gift.
Obsessed toy hoarder collector. That's some toys.
Is that actually you, Rob?
Yeah, it's got to be right.
It must be Rob. It's Mask. It's Tats and Toys. I don't know why you've spelt obsessed like that. It upsets me that you spelt obsessed like that, but that's all right.
You're a stickler.
Hello to yourself. And he's looking at it going, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I know.
And then now you know why it's best. It's good. I hope you did well on Saturday. It was great to see you. So I didn't see at the end. It all got a bit hectic, but amazing stuff Rob had.
That's amazing stuff on your store.
Big stuff out. Such good hauls.
That's why we can never be near each other, because he's all good. All his stuff is amazing. I like my little boot fair section. Although saying that, Total Boys was showing us up with some of his stuff. Like, Jesus.
I was going to say that is a not so sly dig at the quality of what I bring to the table, but that's absolutely fine.
Me, I'm like a boot sale. I'm saying.
You said you like being in the boot sale section. That's mine and your section.
Well,
Brad, good to see you as well.
I didn't mean if anyone took that as an insult, I didn't mean that. I meant like me.
No, he meant me, and that's also fine.
No.
That's also absolutely fine. Battle Beast book is ace. It is. It's great. It's well.
Like, yeah, you got one as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Thank you to everyone that's taken one. There we go. Good evening, guys. Sandown was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The Battle Beast book and the Beastie got fantastic. Awesome. Bringing the Battle Beast back. Well, they ever went anywhere. Hey, Colin. Again, great to see you. What a Hasbro WWE haul Colin got. Oh.
Yeah.
We just chatted. Casually just whips out 1, 2, 3 kid. Oh, pick this up. I'm like, oh, all right. Good. All good, man. There's other Sandowns. We got some toy fairs coming up if you're about actually, which we'll get onto. Oh man, it made your weekend. You made our weekend by turning up. I'm really glad that your boy had a good time as well. Those things can sometimes be overwhelming because they're quite busy, but it is a cool vibe, you know.
Yeah, the morning was so hectic. Like,
oh man, it was.
I didn't realize Scott's Comics and Collectibles was there. I saw his brother.
Yeah.
I didn't see Scott at all.
Oh, I did. I saw Scott. Yeah, I think I sold him something actually. Yeah, Scott was around. Dan's Book of Balls. There are people that have more balls than me and more interesting.
These are luscious.
Yeah, I have quality balls, but I ain't got the quantity covered. That's the problem. Yeah. Yay, it's Rob. Dave. Right, I'm going to stop it here because Dave is on now and he might jump off in a second. Dave, it was amazing to see you. Thank you very much for the purchase. Let me know. I forgot that I had this in the loft. I'm putting myself big, Andy.
You make yourself big. It's fine.
It's the mask in like poster sheet, but it's the instructions for the rhino. So if that's something that you want, let me know. Obviously free of charge because you bought a rhino. Let me know and I'll make sure and I'll bring it with me or post it to you. I'll get it to you somehow. But let me know if you want that because that should have come with it. I just completely forgot that it was in the loft. But thank you for buying the rhino. I hope you enjoy it and it was awesome to see you as it always is.
And it was a very clean rhino.
It's a lovely rhino. Speaking of which, great to see Paul. Scavenger. Always is a pleasure to see Paul.
I hope you've been out scavenging some toys.
Oh, there's always scavenging going on with Paul, and it's all good stuff. Yeah, yak face for badgers.
I think you hooked Brad up as well. I'm sure Brad said he got the Luke from
Luke. Yeah, well, Tats had a lot of last 17, more than 17, in fact. Got the Battle Beast book, awesome. Yes.
Oh, glad it arrived. Thank you. I only posted that yesterday, I think.
I know, post has been mad quick on some things.
Yeah.
Peace and love to Leo too. Absolutely. Who was doing the other TNMT book? I don't know.
There's one out which I think.
I don't know.
Oh, I know, like Ed and that got it. I think Grant might have got it up as well. But like the front cover is like the front of the turtle van. Yes,
that's right, and it
goes into like all the unproduced stuff. Like it's proper, like yeah. I can't think what his name. I'll try and think if I think about it. Yeah, I'll keep.
It's not about Varna Studios and stuff like that. But it's got prototypes in it and stuff.
Yeah, like it's a proper thick, like Bible-like book.
Yeah. Hoping for November Sandown as London, an 11-hour queue won't be happening. No, there'll be an 11-second queue to get into Sandown. But definitely come down, man. Love all that kind of stuff. Mask Judge, yeah, advertising stuff's cool. I've got a bit of that as well to show. Got a little bit of that to show.
Right, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of that. Yeah. Looking forward to see what Paul's got up his sleeve. Always something kind of juicy. Tree blown away by the guy who picked up the bootleg turtles from the classic collection. I'm missing all this.
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Not Leo. Leo picked
Oh,
up.
Leo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Our friend. So I was thinking, yeah, because they were behind it. Yeah, Leo. Our friend Leo.
Yeah, I'm
Leo.
sorry. Was it Leo? Because I know he started off with like, oh, I'm not buying too much, and he walked out with bags.
It was Leo, and he also bought like
Okay.
a 4.5 foot Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I thought was hilarious because those things are less than tats as far as I'm concerned. You couldn't give them away if it was down to me. Tats. Casey Jones posted second class yesterday. Yeah, same thing. I posted something second class, and it turned up the next day, which is cool.
Crazy. Well,
Cool.
something got posted second class to me. Well, I won't show my address, but it was posted on the 12th.
Oh,
and I
wow.
got it today.
That took a minute.
It did say, but the funny thing is, that's for something that I need every day. But I complained it hadn't turned up, and I got another one sent like next day, and now this one's arrived. So now I'm like, oh well, got extras.
That's fair. Tales boxes from Pixel Dan, same as his Master Universe one. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, there's another one.
Fair enough. Yeah, super clean Stormy. We saw it off Rob. That's awesome. Do you think this is spam or a real person? I think that's.
I think that's spam. I'm just trying to delete that.
I think that's spam. So I'm gonna block them.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the power to do that sort of stuff. But...
I have the power.
Yeah.
Right, straight up.
Yeah.
First thing is first. I would like to massive thanks to Darren in the chat. So you're not going to believe this because it makes me sound like a massive virtual signaling, backslapping, whatever.
Son of a gun.
Safe for kids approved word. But I had I'd made the decision that if Andy remembered to bring the Muckman, we were going to give it to Casey Jones anyway.
It wasn't. When I gave it to him in the car park, he was like, "I'm not giving this away to anyone. I'm having it."
Now you know that's a lie because you never gave it to me in the car park.
Damn.
See,
they don't know that though. No.
See? So as it happens, so Andy did have it and he got it out, and that's great. And yeah, absolutely incredible. Darren, having seen the Muckman saga, thought he would wade in and basically keep the peace, like some kind of international peacekeeping mission.
Yeah.
He bought me my very own Muckman, again, almost identical to the one that you had as well, off Brad, with his little hat. So what it meant was I got a Muckman, which I'm very happy with. So thank you so much. And also, Casey Jones got a Muckman. So everyone got Muckman. It was a Muckman fest.
It was a beautiful end to the saga, I think.
It was lovely, and I really appreciate that, Darren. Genuinely fantastic. Now, it now also means if anyone has the gun, the bin, and Eyeball Joe, please let me know. I'll buy them off you. I'm not asking for free, but if you have any accessories, I am accessorizing up with the Muckman. So yeah, that's really cool. Isn't it? That was that's the end of the. There was no fist fights.
I was upset there was no arm wrestling. I'm sorry.
It was upset. Andy missed the arm wrestling.
I mean, thanks to Brad, I had the soundtrack that we could have listened to for the arm wrestle.
Meet me halfway.
Yeah, Brad gifted me the LP. I don't really know what the correct term, but yeah, it's just a single for
over the top. Yeah, over the top 7-inch.
Yep. Sorry,
Yeah,
Kenny Rogers, Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins, like Kenny Doggins.
But yeah, we could have listened to that while you guys were like having it out.
Could have spun a tune. Will Zombie 2010 be the first international seller of the book? I don't actually think you will.
No. I don't want to brag, but I sold 5 internationally. I'm quite happy.
It's pretty good.
They've gone
pretty
around.
Good.
You'll be the first going to Canada, so that's good.
That's pretty good. Be the first one going to the to North America.
Yes.
Hey, Callum, man. I hope you're well. Andy? How are the book sales going?
I'm basically out, and I don't really believe that I'm going to have to do another run, or like, I don't have to, but like I think I'm going to.
He's going to do a second. He's going to do a second print.
I think so.
I love it. Are you gonna mark it so it is like second print, or are you not gonna? Yeah, oh, dude, no. I forgot to pick one up off you because it was so.
I've got one aside for you, and like Aaron and another. And there's a couple of people that said they want to pick it up at NEC, so I've got them aside. So technically not sold, but like
yeah.
They will be sold.
Earmarked.
Yeah, earmarked, exactly.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So now now Paul needs a Muckman,
But thank you for asking. Callum.
and Vadertron needs a Muckman. Thanks for reminding us, Leo. Everyone's
Vadertron's in America at the minute, so who knows what he's picking up.
he bailed on Sandown to go to America with his family or something. So that's what you get. Do you still have the Anteater Beast? If so, please keep for me. And could you bring to Kempton? Someone said.
If I do, it will be aside for you. I can't remember off the top of my head because someone did come around at the end, but
you'll be bringing everything you've got left to.
Yeah. Everything will just come to Kempton anyway. But I'm not 100% sure.
He'll have a dig.
Yeah, but annoyingly, I'm trying to find more to buy, like, so I can bring them to shows. But yeah, struggling to find them.
This is the trouble, right? It's like you try and promote something because it's cool. So I used to be like, I mean, Andy, you had Hasbro wrestlers coming out your ears, carded green cards, Series 11.
I started the trend, some might say. No, I'm joking.
Well, but I'm saying that, like, I remember at one point I had about 20, 30 spare FOM gym figures. You know, really cool. And I'm not saying you make them cool. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like, they become cool because we're not the only people that think these things are cool. And then they're not cheap to get or easy to find. So yeah, you used to be able to buy not boxes, but certainly batches of Battle Beasts for not a huge amount of money. But now people go, I'll sell them individually for like 15 quid, which is the going rate for some of them, but it doesn't leave much meat on the bone for selling them on, basically. But yeah, absolutely. If he's got it, he'll keep it for you because we are doing Kempton in a week and a bit. Hope you had a good day on Saturday, guys, and to everyone who came to Sandown. Yeah, man, it was a really good day. Actually, it was real good fun. Made a lot of money. Shifted some. When I say big, I mean big things. So get that out of my life, mainly to Andy.
No, only one. Oh yeah, I suppose it's quite big, but it's classic.
How happy Andy is with that. Unbelievable. Yes, thank you, Darren. Don't really collect accessories, so there we go. Me and Casey Jones, we're not going to go to war over Muckman accessories. It's all good. Heads up from Colin. Oh, good news, man! Congratulations. Look forward to seeing the new setup when you're all moved. There you go. Brad's just going to get Muckman for everyone.
That'd be quite good. Just walking up to the Muckman view.
Everyone gets a Muckman. Yeah, going to take your Saturday.
I honestly think you should.
Genuinely do it. If anyone's got the stock and the variants to do it, you're the man.
Yeah.
Because you could. I mean, geez, it'd be a thick book, but yeah, you could do a front and back of packaging as well.
Yeah, you could do a full. Like I only touched on it, but like you could do a full catalog type book. Yeah. Like, oh god, you knocked my table over. I'm getting excited.
Mask, yeah, that'd be cool. You should.
Right, so, yeah, but you said you bought one, but like the person that done it had like the wrong masks on people.
There was a couple of errors in there, yeah, and they won't have as big an array, I would say. Rob's got it. Hey, El Tender, I hope you're well. I hope all is good. Andy, show me some stuff.
Yeah. So
show me some stuff.
Okay, so besides the Mr. Bean lookalike, which I didn't realise until now, but he kind of does look like a fat Mr. Bean. We got this was a random one. This was from the guy opposite us who just started pulling out suitcases of toys. At first, I was like, "Is he even meant to be here?" Like, it was a bit bizarre, but yeah,
he was a super nice dude, and
yeah.
If anyone, he had some carded Hasbros that people got for very cheap, and I bought something off him, and I bought some stuff off him at the end to then sell on. He was a really nice guy, but that was his first and last toy fair.
Okay.
He was like, "I'm not doing this anymore." So he was like, "If you want to buy all this," so I bought a few things. But yeah,
well, I bought this on a bit of a whim, but I like it. But I don't know if I keep it like it. But yeah, we got a Turtles flashlight.
See, you know that's a little bit well, not special, but it's Hero Turtles, isn't it? It's not Ninja. It's Hero.
It is Hero Turtles, yeah.
That's got Bobby 80s written all over it, isn't it?
No, man, I don't know. The box is pretty. I need to try and open it back up to refold it all. It's all kind of mushed and stuff, but it's still attached. Like it's legit has not been out of the packet.
Sticker looks
right. Way, it's got the battery company on it as well.
Ever ready, yeah.
But yeah, so I enjoyed it. I don't know. I liked it. I wouldn't mind trying to take it out to see if it works because it's actually got different coloured lights, green and orange.
That's cool. Well, if you've got to if you've got to unclip it to kind of put the packaging back together, then give it a bash.
Yeah, I might do. I mean, Halloween's coming up, so it's a bit scary. It's getting dark at night. Maybe I need a flashlight.
Yeah, a turtle's flashlight.
You never know. Mr. Brad also, as well as the Over the Top album single, he picked me up a little knockoff Hogan. So thank you very much for him.
There he is.
Okay, so then the big stuff that I got was a pre-arranged deal with Aaron, Mr. Badger Toys, who's in the chat. It's going to be rustly. Sorry, I should have had these all sorted out. Okay, so basically he picked up at some point a massive job lot of the mini Thundercats.
Yeah.
So it's basically every character. Pretty much except Snowman and Snow Meow. But I do have a Snowman. You've got Mum-Ra in his tomb there as well.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes it even more magical and special, which you won't really see. Sorry for the rustling. All the weapons.
All the weapons.
But like some of these are minuscule. Like
you've got the I can't remember what it's called now. The fortress.
I'll get to that.
Why am I struggling? Well, I mean the Mum-Ra's tomb.
Mum-Ra's tomb. Like, look at the size of this. Like next to a Lego person.
Tiny dagger.
Tiny daggers. Like to still have these is awesome. I'm very happy. But then so I've still got stuff bubble wrap. But we have.
There it is.
We have.
You froze then. You froze mid spin.
Oh, sorry. Did I?
Sorry.
Maybe hopefully my internet's not going to go.
Does that tomb have the side parts like the big?
No, as far as I'm aware, this was just this.
It looks it. There's no
I don't think it had like the Sphinx and the alligator or whatever it was on the side of the big one. He also had in it some role play stuff or dress up stuff. So the claw.
So good. So that you've got a claw and a carded claw.
Not claw. Sadly, no. It got a little crack in it, but I can use it when I one day have stuff on display. I can just have that as a piece next to the carded one. We've got a Bandolier Belt.
That's cool.
For the figures, I think. I'm presuming you put the figures in the little cases.
I saw a Battle Beast Bandolier on eBay yesterday.
I remember a couple of years ago or last year there was the sealed one with the snake.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to get the guy to post it, but he wouldn't do international posting, and I just didn't.
I asked the same question because I was going to buy it for you for a Christmas, and he just wouldn't sell it.
But anyway, this is wicked. I really like it. It's very nice and shiny.
Really
a few clips are broken on it, but I mean, sadly, it's not going to fit around my waist, so I won't be wearing it.
It's more like an old school goth choker to you, mate.
Yeah. Then there's also this one, which I need to try and find out where it's from. But another Thundercat belt.
Oh yeah, some kind of playset, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's not quite fixed, but yeah, I'm just looking at it now just to see if it had a date and stuff on it. But anyway, so just another little extra oddity. But then I finally get to say I own Cat's Lair.
Just a really small one.
It doesn't matter about the size.
It's still a Cat's Lair. It's very cool.
Still a Cat's Lair. But look at the wall. Often these bits are always punched out or broken.
Always. I was going to say with the belts you've got as well, they're like normally scratched and they're really nice, really nice condition.
And then even on the back of it, stickers still in place. Yeah. Jail, stairs. What
was it with 80s play sets and jails? I guess it's an easy thing to make.
Because the bad guys always had to go in jail. Little latch there. Well, yeah, so that was awesome. But then so Total Toys. Yeah, Total Toys.
Do you want to wait there, mate?
Okay.
And we'll come back. Also, I want to say on the behind your head that Fortress of Fangs reminded me at Sandown. Someone had a complete like mint in box one of them, and it was like 950 quid.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I mean that guy had some special stuff, but yeah,
that was well pricey. That was random merch. Yeah, it is very random. Tiny Dagger looks like the Trolls dagger from the Stephen King's Cat's Eye movie. Yeah, they've got names. I used to know the names of daggers. I used to watch lots of Forged in Fire, but Don't anymore. Plastic weld for the glove.
I mean, I'm sure that's something that could happen, but I won't be doing that.
No, he'll think about it and he won't do it. Good haul, good haul. Collins asked, what toy shows are coming up soon? Well, this Saturday there is Chatham and an Enfield, I believe, that I think Toy Scav's going to be at. And then on Sunday there is Totten, which Aaron's got to work sadly, but myself and
I've just realized, Colin, I'll sort. Yeah, because I think we'd arranged at Sandown that at Totten I'd sort Colin out, but I'm not going to be there. But I'll figure something out. I'll talk to Colin later.
Yeah, we can do it vicariously. So yeah, Totten on Sunday. A few of us are going to just as to have breakfast and have a wander, but we're not stalling at. I don't know if anything else is going on Sunday. Probably, if Sue and Sarah are in the chat, they'll let me know because undoubtedly they'll be selling at it.
I think they said there is something else going on.
Is it not Bath or something? I don't know. But the ones that I'm aware of, so Saturday, Chatham and Enfield, Sunday, Totten. Then the following week, Saturday, there is our buddy Duncan is putting on a brand new toy fair on the 1st of October in Nebworth. Details are on the Facebook page. And then all of us, and I mean all of us, for once, if nothing happens, we'll be stalling at Kempton Park on Sunday the 2nd. So there'll be a little corridor of stupidity of me, Andy, Hannah, Rye, Sam, Ben, Aaron. It's going to be a lot of toys.
A lot of us.
Yeah.
I think Rob's usually there as well. I think Total Toys said he's going to try and get there as well.
Yeah, Robbo will be there for sure. Yeah, and I think Total Toys are looking at coming down, which he's got some real nice stuff. Real nice stuff. And then there's NECs and Sandowns and all sorts of stuff. But the next couple of weekends, that's our toy schedule. Brentwood on the 8th. We're stalling. Davenport's going to be stalling out. Ooh,
V-Man Vintage is going to be there as well. Another big Battle Beast guy.
V-Man Vintage is a big time Battle Beast guy. Big Battle Beast guy. Big Muscle Man.
Muscle Man, Monster in Pocket. He's a big minifigure guy.
He loves a minifig. Is he going to be? You say he's going to be at Campbellton?
No, on the 8th. That Brent.
On the 8th, Brentwood. Yeah.
Telling me he's doing that. Yeah.
Campbellton is Sunday the 2nd, Brad. Sunday the 2nd of October. So not this Sunday, following Sunday.
Yeah.
Cole's Movies Collectibles. Hello, buddy. After a week in hospital in the UK. Oh, sorry to hear that. Both a breath of fresh air. We're not if you're that close. We both stink. But we're a distance away. Do we both have main toy lines each? Andy?
I've definitely got.
Should we take a punt? And I'm going to guess your 3 biggest main toy lines, and you can guess mine. Yeah.
Okay.
See if we know each other well. See if we're actually buddies, shall we? Right. Battle Beasts / Laser Beasts, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Willow.
Yeah.
And see, the third one changes week by week depending on that. Right now, it's Mini Thundercats. It's going to be hard for me not to say vintage Star Wars.
Definitely not. I don't know why, but I've really fallen out of faith with all my Star Wars stuff.
No, I'm trying to get you to sell them all. All right. I'm going to say Thundercats.
Yeah, I agree.
No, change. Not Thundercats. Centurions.
It's a toss-up between the both. Thundercats or Centurions. I very much like them both.
Yeah.
Man, yours is a minefield because you've got so many.
No, it's easy.
Okay, can I call wrestling as a category?
Of course, Hasbro. Yeah, of course. Hasbro size wrestlers. Yeah.
Yeah, Hasbro size wrestlers. I would say like the Earthworm Jim stuff, but I don't. It's just something you have.
I wouldn't discount it. It's up there with my favorite. It's up there with my favorite things.
The Mad Balls, I'd say, is
for sure.
80s gross out.
Yeah, but Mad Balls. Yeah. That's it. That's a trick question. Everything else is rubbish. I've only got 2 things I care about, and it's them 2 things.
Nah, Boglins. You like your mini Boglins?
Nah. No, I like my baby Boglins.
Sorry, baby, not mini Boglins. Baby.
There's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I'm probably Mad Balls and Hasbro Wrestlers, and then let's just say Playmates. So like Earthworm Jim, Toxic.
That's a better way for it. Yeah. But, right, because you do have a lot of Playmate stuff.
Yeah, I do. And Andy's.
But you're not a Turtles collector.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second because I'm going to show a couple of my bits, then we'll get back to yours. Sorry, you can't make it. Sorry, there's always other toy fairs. There's always other toy
Come in the morning.
Yeah, bring him along. Can't make Totten either, Andy, but Kempton looks good. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. My friend.
And I picked up some great bits from Colin, but I've had to store them at my parents' house because I don't have the room. So next time I will bring them out, but I need to get them. I just didn't have a chance to get them today, so don't think I've forgotten.
You just have to, you have to check his Instagram when he takes his pictures. But yeah, good ones. Andy is quite a Mythic Legions. You know what, mate? You know what I was thinking of today? I think my Mythic Legions Egalis is on the block. I think that's going to be sold, mate. Yeah.
You got to give Aaron first dibs on that.
I want to get first dibs, but it's not cheap. I want what I paid for it.
Yeah. It's not a cheap figure.
Yeah.
It's like Mythic. I love the Mythic Legion stuff. I just don't like their pre-order system.
Yeah, and I don't like the feet on them. So real quick, have to check out Gunpowder Mums.
Okay.
Andy, please message me, get a chance.
I will do. Are you on Instagram as well, or is it just on here?
Dude, message Andy because we forget. Andy's toys and models. Message him. He'll send you.
Yeah, can you send messages through YouTube? I don't know. I don't think you can. We'll sort something out anyway. Don't worry, it's fine.
But good to see you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the week.
Yeah.
Mythic Legions. Yeah, the pre-ordering system's quite irritating, and I don't like the way they collapse under just the slightest temperature change.
I've only like the eagle. Yeah, is temperamental, and the other one that fell over was Krampus. But the rest of them have been pretty good.
That's totally cool, man. Well, guess which 2 Mythic Legions I own: the Eagle and Krampus. So,
okay. Yeah.
Brad's got a plan. Sell all the Star Wars to him.
I don't want to sell all of it, but like the last 17 is basically gone now.
Did you sell the Royal Guard?
Yeah.
Nice. Kieran gets it. Weird stuff. It's just weird stuff. I like weird stuff, like weird knockoffs. After this, I'll show a couple of things that I got the weekend, and then you go again.
Okay.
Andrew, do you ever come across much Starcom toys at the toy fairs? I've been after a Starcom mini tank for ages, but very hard to find. Yes and no, right? It's a weird one, Starcom. I've only got one piece of Star. I'm actually gonna get it because it's right there. I've only got one piece of Starcom left.
The only place I've seen Starcom sold in like quantity was Nerd Base. Remember they had the cabinet with Manta Force stuff and Starcom stuff?
No, this is the only bit of Starcom I have left from this was mine as a child, and I'm not going to do it. But like the mechanism's basically gone completely, and I hate it. As in, like it's not like a good piece. I've only kept it for weird sentimental reasons.
It almost looks like a dump truck.
Garbage truck.
Yeah,
That's exactly how it operates, like that. And I've got a Parasite from the and that'll be for sale because I'm never going to end up buying the whole shebang. But like, you at toy fairs you do see it, but you often see it like bits of it. You know what I mean? You'd rarely find something complete, and if it's complete, it's normally boxed. So I have seen it at Kempton before. I'm sure Tats and Toys has had it. I know Robbo's had it. But if
Toys actually might have had some.
Yeah, he did. Total Toys, as in Total Toys had.
Yeah, he did that.
Literally one of these and a couple of other bits. But so it is around, but it's more often that if you see it in the kind of wild, like car booty fairy style, it's normally most of some Starcom. Whereas if you want to buy it complete, it's going to cost you a bit more money, basically. Put that back before I break it.
It definitely is one of the underrated toy lines, like Manta Force.
Starcom's wicked. Yeah. Starcom is genuinely brilliant. Manta Force is fine, but the figures are obviously rubbish. They're just.
I like them. They're endearing.
They're fine. But Starcom magnetic, and they've got the actions and like little pull-out hoses and wings and stuff. But the bad guy stuff. So I can't remember what it's called now. But the triangular thing I bought a few. The Parasite. I can't remember what the bigger thing's called. Doesn't matter. But like it's genuinely ferocious looking, like a big black stealth plane. It's cool.
Yeah,
Chatham has another little toy fair Saturday as well. It does. Yeah.
It's the Super Saturday Showdown now.
Yeah, it's like a day, a whole day thing. A whole day thing. Leicester Vintage have loads of Starcom, so they got
they've got loads of everything.
Yeah, the mini tank. There's some great Starcom bits and pieces. Arun, how you doing?
Have you enjoyed your weekend away?
Yeah, I hope it was good. Aaron will be joining us on next Wednesday's Toy Talk because we're going to be pimping Kempton basically and talking about that. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Hopefully we can relive Sandown because it was very good.
It was a good one. Total Toys, hello man, good to see you on Saturday. I hope you. Did Fred get reunited with his walking stick at Sandown? Well, they had Fred and not the walking stick. Then they found the walking stick and lost Fred. Some proper Phoenix comedy announcements over the tannoys. We were fully expecting there to be a meat raffle coming up.
Very, very fun. Surreal.
Is there any toy line you wouldn't buy ever? At the risk of sounding flippant, like loads. For me, most vintage Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, there's just loads. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of. I hate Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Oh, I did have some as a kid, and I wouldn't mind getting the three guys. But I've just never. I see them, but I just don't want them enough to spend the money on them.
It's because they're rubbish, mate.
They're not. They're not. The cartoon was pretty good.
The toys are bad. We've both had and sold so many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few lines I wouldn't get involved in, but again, it's not because they're not good. People like what I like. It's all subjective, right? But if you see something so often, it's just not that interesting anymore. I wouldn't collect
Warriors of Virtue.
Warriors of Krang.
No, is it Warriors of the Squirrel people?
Yeah, but the Warriors of Virtue look like Ice Tea from Tank Girl. Look like kangaroos. Rubbish.
Yeah. Odd.
Absolutely rubbish. Someone did lose a hearing aid. Yeah.
But did they hear the announcement about it? That's the question.
Yeah, well, exactly. Is Kempton smaller than Sandown? Yes.
Yeah.
It's fledgling, but it's good. It is good.
It's good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. It's nervous saying people to come to it because it is smaller than Sandown, but
yeah, it's difficult. I have confidence saying if you go to Sandown or the NEC, if you can't find something, that's on you, because there's always something. But Kempton, it's building up. So, more sellers than Chatham, but also a whole different vibe because there's lots of cars, trains, tin toys, but there's also people with cars selling plastic. So, Eamon Vic's coming for the hangs. Oh, it's going to be an absolute full house. It's going to be a really good day.
Get Vic to have a table.
Get Vic to have a table. Get 7. Do it. Get Sam and Ben to drive separately. Everyone gets taken. Andrew, there's a Starcom mini tank on eBay. And it's only 1,600 quid. Buy 2.
So now that's sort of the things I look at when I'm stupidly looking at eBay.
Buy 2. Buy them all. Right.
You're good to see Vic, actually. I haven't seen Vic for ages.
It'd be great to see Vic. So yeah, I'll show a couple of bits and I'll go to your stuff. So we've gone for the Muttman that Darren very generously gave me. On the now Total Toys is in the chat. Did me an amazing deal. I sold. I had Mondo Gecko and I sold him because I don't collect turtles. And I didn't have his skateboard. But then Total Toys, absolute legend that he is, sold me a complete one for a very, very friendly price. So yeah, that's another one for the collection that I don't actually collect.
His tail's got like a little skate on the end of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool little sculpt.
Yeah, it's a cool sculpt. It's super 90s, which is pretty cool. I won't bore you with these because no one cares. But I was in London last night. Went to the glorious Lost Boys Pizza with some pals, and then went and saw Godspeed You Black Emperor. If you like Godspeed You Black Emperor, then we can be more friends than we already are. And I bought a bunch of some Godspeed vinyls that I don't have, which mean nothing to anyone that doesn't like Godspeed, but they were just in front of me. So there you go.
You bought them
Stuff.
at the gig.
Yeah. I've got a lot of their vinyls, but I'd like to give the money to the band if possible. So stuff like that, I wasn't desperate for it. So
Yeah, fair enough.
I saw them. I've waited. That this gig's been postponed since like almost pre-COVID. So it was good. It was a good show in Camden. Grant, Mr. Gruntlet on Instagram was also stalling at Sandown. It was lovely to see him and Chloe. He picked something up for me from a shop that I think he was in Brighton, probably Snoopers. I think it's Snoopers Paradise. And this isn't it, but he picked up well, the reason is, so he picked up a Boss Man for me. I saw it on Instagram and went, oh, can you get a picture of his hair? And it was better than this one. This one's a little bit.
Okay, so you've upgraded.
So I've changed it out. So the one in the cabinet is the good one. So this is just a visual representation of what Grant got me. So that'll be for sale to replace to pay for the other one, which is good. I will show you my favourite buy from Saturday, and then we'll go back to your stuff.
I just remembered what it was. I was even with you, I think. I was with
me, yeah. So a long time ago, in like maybe 92, 93, something like that, there was a shop in the town next to me called the Twilight Zone. And it was a toy shop and comic book shop, like a small little indie weird shop. Yeah. And it was it was far enough that I had to get a lift down there. It was even too far to ride my bike at that point, because I was how old was I then? Like 10 years old. And I always remember there was loads of stuff down there that I wanted, and I bought some stuff for pocket money, but there was something that I really wanted, but I didn't get because it was 1999, and as a 9-year-old, that's a lot of money. And it was a Freddy Krueger like head squirter. But in my mind, it was always like really big, maybe like almost like 1/1 scale Freddy Krueger head. But the reality is I was just smaller. And I have looked online. I've looked since and realised this is the only one I did. So this is from 1989. It's LJN. This is just a box. LJN Freddy Fright Squirter. Slip your hand into the fiendish face and watch Freddy squirt water all over the place. From LJN. If you're brave enough to meet face to face with Freddy Krueger, you better be wearing a raincoat, apparently.
I mean,
yeah, it's so weird, isn't it, how these things are made? But there, look at that! Look at that!
Do you actually put your hand up in it?
Yeah, look, it's a squirt. So you fill you fill the hat with water, and then you put your hand in it, and you squeeze it, and it comes out of his mouth. Look at it.
I mean, it's yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that this is what I didn't buy brand new in like early, like in the very. It
is pretty big next to your head.
It is, but it isn't. I always thought it was much bigger. But like, finally, 30 years later, man owns one in my face. Young me for not having £20 when it counted. It might have even been less than that, but kids.
The guy gave you a really good deal, though.
It was crazy, yeah. Like the guy was like, oh, his wife was like, oh, it's this much money. I was like, yeah, I thought it would be, and I would think about it, and he came back and it was just like and it was immediately £25 cheaper than
£30.
Well, he had 95 quid on it on the.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And I was like, maybe I could knock him to 90, but I don't really want to spell. And then we were chatting, weren't we, about it? And he goes, yeah, they go for about 60 quid without the box, is what he's seen. And I said, well, throw the box away. I don't want that. Oh, I'll keep it. But yeah, throw the box away and sell it to me for 60 quid. And he sort of laughed and went, I can have it for 70. And I was like, yeah, of course.
It's very you. Very you.
It's a Freddy Krueger squirt face.
I didn't realise I thought like it'd be like the balls that you squeeze his cheeks.
No, it's got a pump in the middle. You fill his hat up. It's cool, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's your call. I'm glad you're happy.
I am happy because I wasn't expecting to find that.
Yeah.
And therefore, I'm happy with it.
I just realised I thought I had something with me, but I think it's behind me. I'll be honest. I think. Oh, I've dropped it somewhere, which is really annoying.
Andy the Viking, great to see you on Saturday, mate. Loved it. Even though you were about 8 hours late, but that's all right. You let poor Andy set up all on his own.
did have a little temper tantrum as well, trying to get in, bless him.
Yeah, but it was all good. I'm glad you got there in the end. It was cool to see you, man. LGM make the worst NES games. LGM make a lot of pretty bad action, or made a lot of bad action figures as well, to be fair.
I'm trying to find something which I'm really annoyed that I can't see it right now.
Is this one of the moments where the Tolf just falls on you, and it's like, and that was the end of Andy? It's the last moments.
I hope that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I got Ken gave me something which was really kind.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you put it in your cabinet.
Well, so did I, but no, I'm looking in the cabinet. It's not there. I took a picture of it.
Some love for the Freddy. Having that. You got it?
No.
Look at that, the care and attention in which he looks after his gifts.
It's because it's small. It's fallen somewhere.
It's gone somewhere.
It might even be in the box that I'm looking in.
All right. Well, do you want you crack on with more stuff that you got?
Well, look, yeah. So I was going to say I got the mini Thundercats.
Yep.
But then Total Toys had also some mini Thundercats, but then you had one that I've never seen before, which was to me they're usually yay sort of big.
Yep.
You know, they're kind of small, bigger than a Muncher in a Pocket, a little bit bigger than a Battle Beast, possibly the same size as a Battle Beast. But then he had this guy who, you know, size comparison, he's quite a lot bigger.
Is that like a whole different
It's
range?
all different variants.
Is it? No, but is that it looks like a whole different type.
So talking to Eduardo or Mad Bro Toys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dude's the best.
He believes it's a French version.
Okay.
But I need to confirm that. But yeah,
Well,
he thinks it's the French version.
They had different molds.
Apparently so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So apparently there's different ones out there. But like the ones I picked up in Belgium, which aren't here, they're different altogether as well. They're different colours, different shapes, different sculpts. But this was awesome. I'm glad. So thank you very much, Total Toys.
That's cool.
That was nice. As I say, I'm kicking myself now. But where the hell is that other thing? If I find it, I shall let you.
The guys are saying it's just going to be another Muckman, isn't it?
Well, me not knowing where stuff is. Yeah.
Hey Ben, how you doing, man?
So annoying.
How was your course? Hope it was good.
And then the last thing I've got, it wasn't a Sandown pickup. It was a present, or I helped at my, I guess soon to be sister-in-law's wedding.
Yes.
And they sent me a gift as a thank you. And I started making it today, but they sent me this.
Hey, that's cool.
It's really cool, man. So that was a little afternoon project I've been doing today.
Lovely. Very nice.
And this is, look at the ray. I love this thing.
That's cool.
Like, Lego's really upped its game with its animals.
Oh yeah.
I remember the pirate stuff. You used to just get this bog standard great white looking shark.
Sharks do with the hinge jaws.
Look at this guy, little hammerhead. It's awesome.
Cool.
Well, that was my afternoon's or evening's activity. But yeah, I think, and then obviously the bum man.
And the bum man, yeah, the ice soldier.
Which took a while. Oh, I'm frozen.
No, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. It took a while for Claire to find the love for the bum man, but I think she got there.
She's all in now. Glad the course was good, man. Glad you're enjoying it. That's good.
I think that's it. Other than the stuff I said earlier that I got from Colin, which is I've had to leave somewhere else.
Okay, I've got a couple more bits.
I want to find this blinking thing.
I'm switching.
Go for it.
So this was a gift from you and Aaron from Belgium, which I really appreciate. Look how cool it is.
What? Oh yeah.
I'm not saying you look how cool it is. You and Aaron saw how cool it was, and you got it for me. Everyone else, look how cool this is. Look at that.
It's like a weird bird kaiju thing.
Yeah, it's like a knockoff Godzilla kaiju, but it's which I love. I love that sort of stuff. As you can see, but I've got lots of them up. Yeah, but the bird face, the beak, and the massive back fin, very cool. Cool colours as well, like purple and green. So thank you very much for that. That's wicked.
No problem.
That'll be going on display. Really
It,
cool.
it's very hard to get you some sort of toy. I've got to be honest.
Whatever, mate.
There was a
All you
couple
gotta
of
do is
things.
just a giant Freddy Krueger squirting head is fine.
Wow, I've never seen one of those.
No, I saw one once back in the 90s and didn't buy it. Also from Belgium, this is the first time I've seen you properly since you went.
Yeah.
I have messaged Ed and asked him to pass on my thanks to Matty. But yeah, thank you for he sent me a full care package of is it Incinerate?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I called it Incarcerate, but I believe it's Incinerate.
It is Incinerate. I thought it was Incinerator, but yeah, Incinerate, which is his metal band. So I got a sweet Incinerate t-shirt. Also, genuinely excited about this because I like the straps. A sweet a sweet Incinerate tote bag. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, we're all going to be using that as our toy bag.
Yeah, that's car boot bags because my one is rancid. He also sent me a whole stack of these are really weird, like they're wrestling cards, but they're like double thick. I've obviously put Paul Bearer at the top. Look at that. Got Paul Bearer.
Yeah, I wanted to open it and check out the set, but I didn't. But they look good.
IRS. There's some great ones in there. DiBiase. Yeah, some really cool Bush Raggers. But they're like little razor, but they're like thick. They're like hard, double. They're really cool.
And they're embossed, right? The names are like 3D-ish.
Yeah, it's all embossed. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're all but I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Like just interesting, different. And naturally, a whole bunch of Pogs and Tazos because he knows how much we love the Pogs and Tazos. So thank you very much for that. This will be going on my next diary, 2023 diary. A cool Incinerate sticker, which is wicked. And then last but not least, a very 90s wrestling mag, which is again, I like looking through these things. Like when you get posters and stuff, and when like just for the adverts and stuff, they're amazing. But yeah, this is July 2000. So I think that's 22 years old. Just that. I mean, I consider that to be quite new, but that's because we're quite old. So and on the magazine or front, Brad in the chat, thank you so much, my friend. This is really cool. Look at this little free gift he gave me at Sandown.
Nice.
Cool.
I like the little touchdown terror.
Yeah. Again, I like the comic bit's cool, but I was having a look through it, and it's stuff like this that really takes me back, like Ricicles adverts.
Yeah.
And with Captain Rick, that sort of stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, like it's a proper comic. May 1988.
It also looks. Can't speak. I don't know why I'm getting Gargamel. Is it Gargamel? Like the guy from the Smurfs?
Well, that dude.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. That's really cool. So thank you for that. What else did I get? Oh yes, I'd say from the guy that was stalling opposite us. He had a lot of wrestling stuff that Andy bought the Turtles torch from. I couldn't, even though I already own this, I couldn't not buy it. I don't own this. I didn't own this sort of carded or boxed, however you want to call it. But there he is.
Yeah, but I'm so glad you picked that up.
I was just like, again, kind of nuts that I gave him 15 quid for it. And I've seen him online for like 80 to 100. But yeah, so that's a really cool.
But that's the way the toy fairs go. Sometimes you get really good deals.
Yeah, and it's one of my favourite Rick Rude figures as well because he's got like the cool tights, he's got his robe, and he has an absolutely beefy mullet. The mullet,
great. The moustache is looking nice and thick as well.
The mullet and tash are in full effect. And I looked at the back, and I've never even seen. I've had like some of them Mr. Perfect and some good ones, but I've never even seen the Mountie, and now I kind of want the Mountie. But also, I cannot go down the road of collecting Jackson Mattel.
When we first met you, you had hundreds of the Jackson there.
Hundreds, literally hundreds. Yeah. Do you remember that good deal I said I'd do for you?
Yeah.
Should have taken it, mate.
Well, it doesn't matter because you've ended up selling maybe a lot more money, but
That's what I'm saying.
I should have taken them when you offered them to me for stupidly cheap, but
I think I offered you 200 wrestlers for like 100 quid or something.
something like that. And
You were like, I ain't got space.
Yeah.
And I went, that's cool, man. And I sold them in batches of 10 on eBay and made about 500 quid. But I still collect Rick Rude's and Demolition and just the guys that I like. You know, like they did a Dexter Loomis that I bought and people like that. So I always buy the guys that I like, but I don't collect them as a
rule.
As a range. You know what I mean? It's not like, so new ones come out, I might pick up the one that I like out of it. Like if they did a Rick Rude, of course I buy it, but I wouldn't, you know, I know people that buy them the full sets as they come out. So I bought a bunch of wrestling figures off that dude on Saturday, including some of the some defining moments ones, and they're called Ruthless Aggression. They're like solid.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
party's like in full flight. So I've got some of those. They'll be with me for sale for very, very cheap, because I just want to make a little bit on. I bought them cheap. He wanted to get rid of them. I said, you know, I'm going to be selling these on. He went, yeah, that's why I'm selling you some cheap. So I can pass the discount on to customer. So they'll be coming with me to Kempton, I think. If anyone wants new wrestling figures, they're pretty cool. Yeah.
Dan, I have a message for you. I've been sent a message from.
Hey man, long time no speak. I hope you are great. We've had some pickups. We've kind of just been like cheating and kind of doing it at our leisure. I mean, this is my best pickup. My favorite of the weekend is a Freddy Krueger head squirter.
I feel like Rye would like that.
Probably, but and he's also got an almost complete set of mini Thundercats he bought off Badger's Toys, so which is very, very, very cool too. So,
which I've just poured out into a box, but yeah,
which you just thrown out into the box.
Well, because the bag was rustling and anyway.
This is the thing. I love a good bootleg as well, especially a Godzilla one. There's no point doing an unboxing because I have two of them already unboxed. Do you know what I mean? So if I didn't have that one,
same one.
Yeah,
you got two of him already loose.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. This is one of them annoying stories that they're kind of expensive for some reason, and one that I think Hannah got me, for like, I say explain it like 20 quid online.
Yeah.
Wicked, like for as part of a birthday. Oh, wicked! I got that, and then I found one in a box for £1 at a car boot.
Yeah. Okay.
That vibe, but I have two of that exact figure unboxed, so there's sort of no need to unbox that one. I think. So, yeah. Sorry, someone messaged you.
Someone's messaged me, Michael Morris, to tell you
he loves Terrorhawks.
Terrorhawks Day is October the 10th.
I love that dude. That dude is the best. I don't know who you are, Michael, but don't ever stop doing what you're doing. But once a year, he randomly messaged me just telling me he loves Terrorhawks, and I live for it. It's just the best. I've never messaged him back because I've got nothing to say because I don't love Terrorhawks, but I love that he loves Terrorhawks.
But Terrorhawks Day is October the 10th, apparently.
Okay. Is that a real thing, do we think? Or,
that's what I was going to say. Any Terrorhawks fans in the chat? Does anyone know if that's actually a real thing? I love this. Like, what is this?
It's ridiculous.
I think I've had a few messages from him, actually.
But they all involve you telling you how much he loves Terrorhawks? Yes,
or for me to tell you to get on Terrorhawks.
I don't know what there is to get on with. Do you know what I mean? It's such an obscure niche thing, isn't it? I love it. Man loves Terrorhawks, and I'm never going to take that away from him.
Yeah,
it's been a while, man. We did well at Sandown. Yeah, really well. It was a really fun day. It was weird because we always go into these things like, it's going to be a fun hang and like whatever. You sell something or you don't. It doesn't really matter if you can cover your costs. But sort of from the get-go, we were both quite busy. And it kind of didn't stop really. So we didn't really. Obviously, we got to hang out, but it wasn't much of a hang day. It was more kind of business day.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, we were close, like, in our area or whatever. But yeah, it was very non-stop.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good day. It was fun. It was nice to hang with Total Toys Pioneers, and Grant was in the same section, and we saw Robbo and Tats and. Pizarro was there, and Ken. Wicked see Ken walking around. Toy Scavenger, Badger Toys, Scott's Toys and Cars. Just like lots of people. I've just missed out probably 30 people. There's loads of people that we kind of just
Sue and Sarah.
Like Sue and Sarah was selling there, of course. Yeah. We had some good times with them. But yeah, it It's a very fun day, very good day.
It's so
Luckily,
fast.
it does go. Well, it's good when it goes fast in a way because like there is always that like 2 o'clock, like 1 o'clock massive lag because we're there from about 6 o'clock in the morning. It just like.
Right. I had to go to work the next day, and the Sandown come down was very real at work. I was like, I do not want to be here.
I know that's true from the 17 beers you had on Sunday evening to pick yourself back up. But I thought I was going to do all right because I was like, I'm not buying anything. I'm not going to, even stuff like old Mondo. It's fine because he's small, and I've got he'll go on that. That's fine. But I'm not going to buy anything weird or big or whatever. And then I saw that Freddy head. I couldn't leave it, Andy. I couldn't.
No, I mean, as soon as we saw it, it was the guy had the nice Thundercats thing, but I just didn't want to spend 200 quid on it. But it was very nice, and it probably is deserving of that price because it looked like it'd never been opened.
It's almost too nice. I know that's a weird thing to say, but the box it almost felt like it wasn't vintage because it was so new looking,
But then it got me thinking afterwards. Like now Hasbro are doing the plastic-free packaging, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, why, blah blah blah." That was plastic-free.
Yes,
that was just.
Well, a lot of the I've got the Tomb of not the Tomb of Doom. I've got the Tomb of Doom, but the Mumra's Tomb. That Thundercats. That was essentially plastic free. I don't know what the innards look like. I think they were cardboard, but it's just cardboard in cardboard.
But it mask as well.
Mask, yeah.
So it's not like a new thing. I don't know. I feel like there's loads of backlash from like
GI Joe. A lot of the vehicles and whatnot were cardboard in cardboard, but
yeah, I don't know. It just seems bizarre that there seems to be such a thing about it.
Oh, Paul's teasing Andy. Going to send some pictures of someone later on. Looking forward to some new bits coming out of the toy scavenger camp. 10-10. Terrorhawks Day on 10-10. I don't know what that means, mate. I don't know what to.
That's something they say like 10-4. It's like 10-10.
10-10. 10-10. I'm missing something. Terrorhawks. I don't know. All I know is that Michael loves Terrorhawks, and I love that he loves Terrorhawks.
I mean, I hope he celebrated on like the 10th of the 10th of the 10th because that must have blown his mind.
All the 10s.
Yeah,
that would have been a. I don't know what the relevance is with Terrorhawks, but I do know. I don't know anything about Terrorhawks.
It's he's happy.
Take it easy, Carlos, buddy. See you soon. And again, have a lovely rest of the week. This week's not going quick enough, mate. At work, it really is dragging for me. I want it to speed up.
The extra day, the extra bank holiday.
Yeah, I
off.
I know it's different in your world because it's a different industry, but a bank holiday to me is like great when you have it, but then the 4-day week feels like a 10-day week afterwards, and it always has been like that. I don't know why. It's not even that maybe the work is more; it just throws everything out of joint.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I guess it is essentially Thursday, so that is good that we're getting there. Wishing our lives away to the weekend. Thanks, man. Yeah, hopefully see you soon as well. Hopefully you'll make it to Assure. Oh, it's Rye. Hello, mate. He forgot it was Wednesday, so he's watching Tenet. No, I haven't watched it. It just looks so tediously bad.
What's Tenet?
Tenet. It's the film by who did Dark Knight Rises and Christopher Nolan, who makes really good films and really interesting films. But this is one that it means you can revert. You can do things in reverse, like reverse time and stuff. Is my understanding. But it's like really Christopher Nolan. You seen Inception, right?
Yes.
Did bits of it confuse you?
Absolutely.
Right. Well, think of that, but like magnified is Tenet. It's like kind of quite pretentious. It's my understanding. I've not seen it, and I like Inception, by the way. But
okay.
Yeah. Found out today they brought back the Games Master TV show. Yeah, I heard that as well. I wonder if it's with Dominic.
The video game one.
Huh?
Games Master. Was that the video game one with like the floating old man in the head?
Yeah, so it was the original host. It was Dominic Diamond, wasn't it? And Patrick Moore was the Games Master. and then it wasn't Dominic Diamond. It was one of the dudes from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Was Dexter Fletcher? I think it might have been Dexter Fletcher.
Really?
Yeah. There we go. Look, it's coming back in this year, and Trevor McDonald is going to be the games master. Hee.
What?
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't seem that jazzed by it.
I'm not really a computer game person, but like,
yeah, Dexter Fletcher.
I remember watching it. But they used to get magazines as well, and they were like,
Games Master magazine was quite a big one. Yeah, you used to get like the cheat books and the stuff.
Yeah.
But and if I always remember, even back then, thought it was a bit. If you won whatever games they were playing, you got the golden joystick.
Yeah.
But it just seemed to me like an Atari joystick someone had spray painted gold. I don't even think it was like a formed solid joy. I think it was just a joystick they spray
painted. Yeah. That kind of makes it more special, I reckon.
Oh, we'll go to our television expert. We'll go across right now live to our television expert. It's already been back for a series with Big Trev. There we go. So yeah.
Well, we missed that, didn't we?
Confirmed. I miss it all, mate. I've missed Ninja Warrior, and that's like Rye's actual thing.
This is true. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But
yeah, I need to watch it.
I had to wash my hair.
Krang Body, as in that one. Yes, it is. That one we're not fighting over.
I can't see that.
feel free to find one and buy one if you can find one. They're kind of hard to find now. Those big bodies.
That was nice. But that was from Mr. Steve Harvey, I believe. Yeah,
from Derby Collector about a long time ago. Yeah, really cool.
I saw he was at Lost Boys Pizza actually not that long ago.
Yeah, he was. He messaged me from there. I said, take a picture. Yeah. I'm sending everyone to Lost Boys Pizza in Camden. If you're in Camden, go and eat at Lost Boys Pizza and tell them that Lord Flashheart sent you. It will make sense.
As long as that guy's working.
Yeah, it only makes sense if the owner's there. Otherwise,
yeah.
I think you're absolutely insane. The 10-10 phrase. Yeah, they'll be like, get out. The 10-10 phrase was used in Jerry Anderson Puppet Terrorhood. Okay. Now that makes sense. Okay, so if you were saying yes, you go 10-10.
Isn't that what 10-4 means as well?
I thought that's what 10-4 meant, yeah. Yeah, I remember this as well. I remember young Dexter Fletcher. Bugsy Malone. I do remember that.
Nope.
Yeah. He was also great in Band of Brothers. But Band of Brothers is incredible and it still stands up. The Pacific was good, but Band of Brothers is
the one. Like,
it's properly good.
Even what's his name? Ross from Friends is amazing in it. David Schwimmer.
David Schwimmer's a really good. He's a solid serious actor. He's a genuinely good serious actor. Yeah.
Did you ever see the film he was in where he was like a plastic surgeon? Don't know if he was very good in that.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sure. Yeah, has his ups and downs. The Doom. You must have seen Doom.
Doom.
It's got Carl Urban and The Rock, and indeed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really bad, but quite fun. It's like a fun watch, but it's really, really bad.
They go into like a catacomb or
no,
they go down into something.
Well, it's like a portal to
okay,
planet, isn't it? Where they've unleashed hell. Yeah, that's it. It was hard to find that, but luckily, Steve had one, and pinged it to me. It's not Chat Ninja Warrior, guys. ITV shifts it to 4:30 and it dropped 1.3 million views. Good day back in the office. Yeah, I can imagine.
But why would they put that on at that time? Like Ninja Warrior should
Is that not like a 7 p.m.
Yeah,
special?
I feel like it would be like young adults watching it, not young kids.
Yeah. I used to watch Ninja Warrior is a weird one, right? Like, so did you ever watch Takeshi's Castle?
Reruns when it was on like E4 or whatever.
But when you watched it, who did the commentary?
It was dubbed. I don't know.
But was it Craig Charles? But basically, what I'm saying is, all of these things, it's all dependent on like. So a Ninja Warrior was really good when who was it? I can't remember who was commentating on it, but like Did you ever watch?
The football pundit, the guy with the moustache. I think.
Oh,
Am I thinking of the right type TV show? It was him and Ben Shepherd.
yeah, I don't think it's.
I'm sure they. Oh, maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing. I don't know.
It was like Thingy Pierce, wasn't it? Where he's. But my point is like, you know, Chris Kamara. Was it Chris Kamara? Rise said Cammy, possibly. Like, did you watch? Ever seen Total Wipeout?
Yes, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Like, no, that's Top Gear, little dude, whatever he's called. My brain isn't working today. My point is that the English version of Total Wipeout is like, the American version was much better, but the Australian version was like next level. And it just comes down to how they edit it and the commentary and stuff like that. Although I don't know if you saw the American one with John Cena.
Yeah, that's the one that's been played at a minute. It's
absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love John Cena. What are you gonna do?
No, yeah, I mean, I get him, but I find it funny him and the other presenters like banter. I guess they're trying to have with each other. Is just
it's really it's really forced. But with like Takeshi's Castle, there was I watched a version of it that was the editing and commentary was from these American guys. So I like freeze frame it and zoom in, and it's just much better than the one that Craig Charles did. Why am I talking about Takeshi's Castle? Oh, yeah, talking about Ninja Warrior. So it was a Ninja Warrior, an American Ninja Warrior, and a lot of it came down to again the commentary.
Yeah,
I liked the original Ninja Warrior. I'll watch it at some point just to support Rye, even though he doesn't care.
Ninja Warrior's the one you have to like run through the pads, and then there's the big balls is Wipeout, isn't it?
Big balls is Wipeout. Ninja Warrior, you start off with like the bomb.
Yeah. I'm thinking of it.
Yeah. Looking at the Krang stroking the Grislaw. I'm glad you like the Grislaw. Grislaw's good.
Wait, that's great. When he picked up Grislaw and started sniffing it.
You got to get a good mouthful.
He had a really good whiff.
Of course he did. I think I might get rid of all my my He-Man stuff, Snake Men, all of it. Other than the ones I do,
because I swear the prices are dropping on that stuff.
Anyway, about prices, just just think like, that's cool. I've enjoyed that. I don't need that anymore.
No, but like seriously, I think a lot of prices are starting to come down.
Possibly.
Which is good for collectors, not so much for the greedy sellers. But yeah,
well, there's so much of it, as in with the classics and the revelations and the whatever's. There's just so much He-Man stuff around. Doom 2016 soundtrack is absolutely brutal. Now, by brutal, do you mean hard to listen to? That's what I think you mean, because I remember it being new metal as all hell, like just rubbish. Yeah, just rubbish. Isn't something filmed in Argentina as I'd ensure it, whereas UK won't? If you're talking about Total Wipeout, yes, it's all filmed in Argentina. It's all filmed on the same park in Argentina, which is why regularly it's the same pieces of equipment, and they just do runs of different production companies or different countries. I think at least 2 people have died there as well whilst doing it. But you sign a waiver, say if you have a heart attack, you can have a heart attack. Right?
I mean, that's a pretty insane game where you have to sign your life away before you get into it.
Yeah, it's just the stress of it's too much, isn't it? Yeah, Rye was doing the filming of Ninja Warrior, the latest Ninja Warrior in Manchester.
I've heard Manchester's similar to Argentina, right?
Yeah, weather's just the same. Ninja Warrior course near Case Chains. Yeah, it looks really hard on TV to me. It looks
it looks awful. I don't even think I'll be able to get past them stepping stone bit, like the pads at the beginning.
In my mind, I could do loads of it, and then I remember that I'm not young anymore, and I don't have any grip strength. When you just got like hold on to things, yeah, just.
That's what we should do.
What's that?
I'd love to go do one. If there's actually a track for it, we should try and do it.
Go and film it. Have a Toy Division Ninja Warrior day.
Yes.
Who would win out of me, you, Aaron, Rye, Ben, Sam?
I'm probably going to give it to Ben or Sam. I've got to be honest.
I think Sam would struggle with the high up bits. You know what I mean? You could
give him a push.
You got unless you gave him a bump, you got to have reach. Ben might be right at it. Ben's relatively fit and young.
I don't. Aaron maybe actually because he does do gym, I guess. But yeah, I really don't know.
You've also got to be careful with saying these things because I knew he's going to creep up. Rye can get us on an actual the actual Manchester Ninja Warrior course if you want to do an vision tail.
If that is a genuine thing you can do, I am there.
Yeah, I'd do it as well. That would be a look at kind words, not really kind words, mate. It's like, oh, I mean, no one would be good at it, but maybe the best of the worst would be Ben. He would be the least rubbish, but still quite rubbish. We'd all be bad, but he would be the least bad. Nickelback album. He's speaking.
Right, I really hope this becomes a thing.
I'm down for it. If everyone's game for it, we'll go to Manchester and embarrass ourselves. That'd be quite fun. Nickelback's new album. What's that like? Is that as good as the Doom soundtrack? Pretty similar.
They have a new album.
Do you think it's funny that their song is called Photograph?
Yeah.
Like a really literal video where it starts and he just goes, "Look at this photograph," as he like slams it in your face. Like it always makes me laugh. I don't know why, it makes me laugh so much. Look at this photograph. All right, mate, settle down, Chad.
He's just getting his point across. He wants you to look at it.
But then he's like, look at this photograph. All right, Chad, settle down. And then it's like, this is where I went to school. It's like, I don't know. There's something really funny about a ridiculous literal video.
Yeah,
I am in Nickelback singing this song. Do you remember Monkey TV series? I remember it, but a bit before my time. I think that was, what was that, late 70s?
Yeah, I think I know of it just from seeing reruns or whatever. But
yeah,
he's a policeman, right? Detective.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any. I've seen merch for it, but not like not figures or anything like that. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure it's custom stuff anyway. Yeah. No, I've not seen anything. I'm sure, like I say, I'm sure real collectors, people that don't just collect tat like we do, would know about it.
Excuse me, tat? I think not, sir.
Dude, I own that for 20 years. I sold it to you. I know it's not a tat. It's amazing. I just don't want it anymore. Well, I would have said Aaron before his top looks pick on Insta. Yeah, he dropped down the rankings then. Now Ben. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I'm well up for this.
Andy's keen. Yeah, we're gonna die on the phone. You can't drink and do it. That's you could.
That's how I get my spinach power.
That's how you get it done. Ben's in. All right. Well, if Sam and Aaron are in, we got a full house. But the thing is, right, you got to do it as well. You can't be like, oh, I've ordered it. Yeah. They're off doing a car boot challenge to keep Aaron away from the bacon sandwiches. Well, yeah, that's a whole different challenge. Can you get home in time before the photo finish?
Dude, I must say, I think boot fair season's pretty much done now for us, right?
That is for me, man. Yeah, I can't imagine getting up at early o'clock on a Sunday and well, saying that I remember what I will do on this Sunday, but going to Totton as opposed to going to a car boot. I think I'm done with car boots this particular year, which is fun. I told you, Andy. I told you straight away he would back out of doing it. He'd be like, "Oh no, organised."
One for all and all for one.
Drunken Andy Warrior. He'd be drowned, Andy Warrior. Oh, look at that! Just as we're speaking about it. All right, Mesh, go to the boots. I was like, we're just like, oh, we're done with car boots this season. I won't be on this Sunday because I'm going to Totton, so I need to get up early doors and.
I've got to go to work, so if there's one on, maybe I can go before.
And you'll think about it until he's about 6 beers deep on Saturday, and he'll go like, "I'm not getting up."
No, I've got to stop this persona.
I know. I'm only joking. It's more like 16 beers.
Obviously.
Kieran, t-shirts, mugs, DVDs for Monkey, but no figures. Yeah, I've never seen any figures for Monkey.
I'm trying
I
to
bet
think.
someone somewhere will have custom figures or they've made their own or whatever, for sure.
But he was a policeman, right? Because I know there's chip switches to policemen, and they did have figures for. You could get the guys on the bikes. I'm fairly confident.
Okay.
But that was later. I think that was an 80s TV show, like Highway Patrolman or whatever.
Chips is a whole different thing. Chips is a highway patrol.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But Monkey's, he's still a detective, right? Or I might be thinking of a totally different character.
I think.
Or is he a smarty like monk?
I think you're thinking of hold on.
He's got big sideburns.
Yeah. And it's the Japanese show. I'm just thinking, is it the flute thing that he's got, or I think there's someone else now? And he's on a cloud and whatnot. Oh, I don't know, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the big sideburns and like the headbandy thing.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't think I've seen anything for that. But
I've never seen anything for that. But yeah,
never say never. We might see something.
we might see something. Might start making our own if we don't all drown on the Ninja Warrior course. You know, we're never going to do it. We'll talk about it and then we won't do it.
We
But
have
you
to
can-
do it. I've
you
just
can-
discovered something amazing with this.
I was going to say, what is that on the side of that? Is that with something clips on?
No, it's a secret lever for like a trapdoor. Like a spring.
Okay.
I think maybe it should go up more, and maybe it should drop them into the jail.
Should it not go down?
Yeah, no, it definitely only goes up.
Okay. Like I said before, the component of any 80s playset is a really, really flimsy jail. It's
But
really,
even the Battle Beast sets all have jails.
of course.
Like
Even though, as far as I'm concerned, there isn't the battle beasts they don't arrest each other. Do
they
they?
do fight each other.
Yeah, but they fight each other to the death, not to the jail.
True, but sometimes you've got to take hostages, I guess.
But do you in Battle Beast world? It seems weird.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Don't forget, Ryan has two jobs. He also goes out on the fish trawlers. He does. Got to get their mackerel in. Andy has mistaken the Kung Fu Monkey Legend TV show for the detective series Monk. I think he has. I think he might have done. Which, yeah, I mean, yeah, it happens. We're gonna do. It's late on a Wednesday. This is what happens.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I am getting my wires crossed with the both of them, but I'm definitely getting the right character. Just
You
not
are when
the
yeah. But Monk and Monkey are right.
Yeah, two different things. Right, okay.
Best jail is the capture chariot from Visionaries. Is that a jail on wheels? I don't really know much about that from Visionaries. Is that what it is? It sounds like the capture chariot. I'm trying to think.
Sounds like it should open up like as they're flying. Like
I'm pretty sure there's a very similar jail style thing in Boulder Hill. I'm sure I remember having.
I'm sure there is a jail involved.
Like the black bars. Yeah. Oh, he's just in time
for us to say goodbye.
With all the we are going to say goodbye pretty soon. How you doing, Christian? So I was just reading what Wright. Such a thing. Best pick up from a boot fair. I once got cholera from eating a burger. That was a good pickup.
I think I've had none.
We're not answering that question.
I hate boot fairs.
Joe, this is the as best as I can establish. This is the 128th live stream we've done on a Wednesday.
They just get easier.
That is like unbelievably sad that we have done this every week, pretty much for that long.
I mean, it's a fair number, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a. We're just trying to get to 200.
What is the magic number? Like, when do we start?
I don't know. When can we stop doing it? I don't know. I was just thinking that. I don't know when it is. Best episode of Toy Division ever. Well, that's very kind of you, and also very derogatory to all the other episodes we've done.
True. Oh, I forgot to say. It's really not that important, but I've just made a big thing of it. But because of all the sales on Sunday, which are very, very appreciative, I've paid off the Dino Gator Laserbeast, so I do now officially own him. So that was good.
So, do you owe any more on any Laserbeasts?
No.
So you are too short of a complete set?
I'm too short of a complete set, but the last one that someone had for sale, it was $500.
So you're definitely about to become $500 in debt.
No, it's already sold. It's because I said to him that.
But there'll be another. But there'll be another one, surely.
Yeah, but I can't do 500. Oh man,
of course you will. Of course you can. He's gonna.
No,
you're gonna stop too short of a complete set, mate.
No, I'm not going to. But I'd rather try and wait because it's I don't want to just get caught up in it and be like, just take my money, and then I find one cheaper.
Yeah. Do you reckon you will get into the repro weapons for the laser beasts?
Yeah, because I can't afford the originals. I was looking at the shields and the sleds, and I was like, I think I'd rather spend the money on those than the lasers.
Well, I definitely agree because the shields, the sleds in particular, they are what they are, and they are full, factory made toys, whatever. I know the weapons are too, but it doesn't really matter because they're one piece, they're one color, they're solid. You wouldn't want to get repro figures because that would look quite obvious.
Yeah,
But the weapons, I say go for it because you could spend thousands just on the weapons, thousands.
But yeah, it's a dangerous game, and I should never started playing, to be honest. Should have carried on with no. Like it's not healthy.
You should have stuck with the Muscleman, mate. You could have stopped at 236, been done with it.
Oh man, this is again. I need to get to Chatham. I need to see Chris.
Yeah. Oh yes, we did see Chris. Yeah.
But I don't know when I'm going to be back there. He's got the wallpaper thing for me as well.
I think he's got a little announcer for me too.
He does have a little announcer for you, but yeah, he's only at the Chatham.
I'll have to cut him at some point. I have to do it.
I wonder if I can figure out. Yeah, okay. Dang.
We can't ever stop. That's that. We can never stop. We're gonna stop for tonight though, because I wanna go and have a. What you don't know, I don't fit in a bath. I'm too tall, but I will have a bath tonight and fill
He's coming with you.
Fill my Freddy Squirter head up, and I won't be able to.
That's the weirdest sentence. I'm going to have a bath and fill my squirting head up.
Fill my Freddy Squirter head. Do you know, I think like I'm really happy with this because I didn't have one. I didn't get one. It was the one thing I remember being like, I really want that, and I think it was my mum was like, no. Oh yeah, fair enough. And I think it must have been this because it was a Freddy Krueger head that squirted, but I don't remember it having a hat. I don't remember having a hat.
It's just your child memories. Like
I think so because you wouldn't get a Freddy Krueger head that didn't have a hat with it, right?
What about the mini spitballs? Is that Freddy got a head?
A hat? It's there.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It does. Okay. Just wondering if you were thinking of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really funny. I'm gonna get that. That one makes me laugh because he looks like a pufferfish. Huh. Do you think this is like?
Look at the size comparison. He's just tiny.
It's quite funny because like it's a Freddy, but
mate, that's a weird ball sack.
Isn't it? It's such a weird shape.
You gotta go to the doctor. I'm not seeing pufferfish. I'm literally ball back.
You're seeing distended testicle, but no, it's a really funny shape. But yeah, I mean,
tears.
Yeah, it's much smaller, but they both got hats on. Is my point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
I hate the Freddy Krueger films. Hate them, but yeah.
It's weird, man, because I don't really like them either. I like maybe two. I like Dream Warriors, and I quite like number 2.
Oh, it's not that I don't hate them as in like they scared. I saw one when I was younger, and scared the living life out of me. And tried to watch. I think Claire tried to make me watch them a couple of years ago. Still can't do it. I hate them. And it's not because I think they're bad films. Like Aliens is a bad film. I don't like that film. Freddy Krueger, I genuinely can't watch because it just freaks me out.
What's the matter with you? Aliens is a bad film.
On that note, bye.
You don't like Aliens because it's a bad film. You don't like Freddy Krueger because it's scary. There is something wrong with you. There's nothing scary now about the Freddy Krueger films.
It's just the lasting memory in my head. When he's down that corridor, because where my parents live is an alleyway, so we used to always have to go. Yeah, I mean that'd be quite funny, unless that was growing off my own nutsack. But yeah, that
with a little Freddy face in it. 1, 2.
No, if I have weird dreams and that's happening, I will freak out. But where my parents live, there's an alleyway which we always used to go through as kids. But that bit where he's walking and he extends his hands and he's scraping along the garages, I can see every time, even though I was an adult walking down that alleyway, I'm like, oh.
It's so weird. It's so weird that you think that. I can't even talk to you about it. It just annoys me so much. Feel free with booze. Which one? Oh, you do a pint or a little shot?
You actually got into a pub like, excuse me, can you put my pint in here? And can
No,
I have a
just stick it in the glass and do come as a pair. A right pair. Should get another one of these. Just hang them somewhere. Ridiculous.
It's so bad.
Dream Warriors has a tune. It has got a tune. Yeah. Freddy became remarkably unscary when he started to rap.
I didn't get that far.
Freddy ball bag earrings.
Little pair of Freddy ball bag earrings. Yeah. If it's not Goonies being trash aliens, mate, you don't. How could you even compare the two films? How can you even compare those two films?
I did. I watched the thing you sent me, Brad, and I still.
Kieran gets it. Alien Special Edition is perfectly end to end. It is. And on that note, we're going to end this because I can't even look at you.
Bye.
Thank you very much for sitting through whatever that was. Thank you for coming to Sandown and hanging out with us. Thank you for buying stuff.
Thank you. Yeah.
And we'll obviously see you next week. Aaron will be back on next week. We'll talk about Kempton, which we're doing Sunday weeks. That's a whole week away, so that's fine.
Hopefully you guys will have some pickups from Tottenham as well.
Yeah, we might have some stuff.
I've
got a bunch of stuff that's en route post-wise as well from like actual shops, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, so Saturday, Chatham, Enfield, Sunday, Tottenham. This weekend, come and say hello if you're in Tottenham. Come and have Eggs Benedict with me. That's what I do every morning.
Hey, that's an offer. Oh, it made more sad I've got to work.
Come and have Eggs Benedict with your old pal Dan, and I'll go through step by step, scene by scene, what's wrong with Back to the Future. Right, let's call it a day. Right, see you later.
Bye. Look out for Terrorhawks Day.
Terrorhawks Day. Michael loves Terrorhawks.
We have a Terrorhawk celebration. Bye.